Hi, it's Lucy, and today I'm here to do my second quarter book haul. So this book haul is exciting because not only am I hauling books, which is already exciting in and of itself, but also I'm doing an unboxing, particularly a Book of the Month YA unboxing. So if you don't already know, I kind of announced this in my June wrap up, but this is like my official announcement, I guess. I am now a Book of the Month YA affiliate. And so the first part of this video, I'll talk a little bit about Book of the Month and unbox the stuff. And then the second half of the video, I will talk about all the other books that I've acquired. Not half, but like the second part of the video. So if you don't know, Book of the Month is a subscription box. I think before this year, maybe, they just had one box and they had 5 selections each month, and you could choose any one of the books in that selection and they would send you that book, and you get the book on a discount because the regular Book of the Month subscription is $14.99 a month and most hardcover books are around $20 or so. And I was a previous customer of the Book of the Month, and then I stopped getting it because I stopped getting it. I just stopped getting most subscription boxes, honestly, but there was nothing wrong with them. I really appreciated the box, and I think a lot of you will appreciate it too. So now they have come out with a second box, which is a YA only box. Previously in the other box, they would do a YA selection every couple months or so, but now they just have a whole separate box where you can choose from 5 new release YA books, and they will send it to you for $14.99 a month. And then that's where I come in. If you are interested in the Book of the Month YA box, then you can use my affiliate link to sign up. It is in the description box down below, and it will be in the description box for all of my future videos. And to like celebrate my affiliation, they sent me one of the July books as well as some extra goodies. If you use the link in the description box below, I do get a kickback, full disclosure, but if you ever wanted to support the channel, this is a good way to do it. I'm really excited that I get to work with a company. I've never really done any kind of work with a company, so it would be really helpful if you did use the link. And you do get a discount on the first month's box. It will be $9.99 for a month if you use the code when you click my link down below. So I figured we'd do the stuff box first. They sent me 2 boxes, this box and this box. This box is a lot heavier than this one, so I assume this one has the book and this one has some stuff. So let's see what it is. Oh, this is so cute. Is it a cookie? Oh my God. Yeah, it's a cookie. They sent me like a Book of the Month cookie. I'm actually really excited about this. This is honestly the best goodie I could have gotten because I could eat it. I love food. And they sent me bookmoji pins, which are super duper cute. And they're just like little pins with different emojis. I will put these on, I carry a backpack to work, so I will put these on my backpack. They're really cute. I like this. Is it like an emo one? That's pretty cute. And now for the book. Book of the Month is a special, not special, but it's different from other subscription boxes in that you do choose what you're getting each month. So it's not a surprise, which I know a lot of people have that issue with other subscription boxes. So it's not a surprise, you know what you're getting, and so you'll know if you're interested in it before you get it. And it doesn't come with as many like goodies and stuff. Like those goodies I got were just extra, but usually it just comes with a bookmark. And the book I got this month was The Boy and Girl Who Broke the World by Amy Reed. If you don't know, Amy Reed wrote one of my favorite books that I read last year. That book was The Nowhere Girls. And so I was super excited when I found out she was coming out with a new book. This book is about Lydia and Billy, who are basically total opposites. Lydia is like a cynic and Billy is a total optimist, and they meet and form a friendship. And on top of that, some weird happenings are going on in their town and the world around them, such as an impossible tornado and an all-consuming fog. And so they get closer as they're trying to figure out what the heck is going on. And it's about that friendship, and I assume what the world is doing. And yeah, it sounds really interesting. I'm super excited for it because, like I said, Amy Reed already wrote a book that I really enjoyed, so I'm excited to get to her next book. Hi, it's Lucy from the future, here to add on to my Book of the Month YA unboxing. So when I filmed the rest of this video, it was July. Which was the appropriate time for me to put this video up. And then I got caught up in moving, and I just am really behind on videos. So basically, the whole point of this clip is that I've waited so long to put up this video that I now have the August Book of the Month YA subscription. This is really hard to show without showing my address because it's everywhere on the box. Anyway, the code that I said, I probably took it out and replaced it with the new code, but the code for August is FLEX. Use that code and get your first box for $9.99. Honestly, I had forgotten what book I got. This is Mind Games by Shanna Silver. The sun is literally setting as I film this. This is about a girl who I guess sells memories. I assume this is told sometime in the future, so she sells memories as like a side job during school or whatever. She can hack into like other people's minds and like take their memories and upload it to other people so that they can feel like they've experienced them. But then one day, Arden wakes up and she's realized she's lost the last 15 minutes of her life and all the memories about this one specific cute guy. And the boy has lost all of his memories. And so the book is about trying to figure out what the heck happened. And there's a romance in here because it's published by LucieReads, which is a romance publisher. So yeah, back to your regularly scheduled programming. So that's it for the unboxing. Once again, if you're interested at all in Book of the Month, please feel free to use my link that's in the description box down below. And now we will get on to the rest of the video. And so in the rest of the video, I'll just show you all the books that I have acquired in the second quarter of the year. But I've also included some books I got in July because I'm filming it in July now, but I'm still calling it my second quarter book haul. And this time I will include ebooks and ARCs that I got. So yeah, normally I don't include e-ARCs that I get, but I decided I should include them because I don't always get a chance to talk about them. I'll kind of alternate ebook and physical book. So if you have been following along on my channel, you'll know that I have kind of like a book buying budget. For the book buying budget, this is what it looks like. I now have -2 physical credits and 0 ebook credits, so I'm not doing the greatest. I also have way more books to show you guys. If you want to know more about my book buying budget, you can watch my 2019 like reading goals, and I do go into more depth in that video, and I also go into more depth in my first quarter book haul. But just so you know, ARCs did not count for my budget. Without further ado, these books are in no particular order. First, let's talk about my most recently gotten book, I guess, even though they're in no particular order. This is Kingdom of Souls by Raina Barron. But yeah, I just got this book. I did like a whole little ARC unboxing in my last vlog, or not my last vlog, my Bibliothon vlog. And so if you want to see that, you can check out that video. But came with this book. The brief synopsis is this is set in a fantasy world inspired by the author's West African heritage, and the main character comes from a family of strong and powerful witch doctors, but the main character's powers haven't come in yet. At the same time, the kingdom's children begin to vanish, and Arya is desperate to find the culprit. While she's researching this, she discovers something worse, that the Demon King is awakening and she's the only one who can stop it. And she has to, I guess, decide to pay the price for magic because she doesn't have it to try and save the world. And it sounds really good. I'm really excited for this book. Now for the first ebook, we have the Inheritance Trilogy by N.K. Jemisin. Technically, this is 3 books, but I counted it as 1 because it was like an omnibus ebook. I don't know. Yeah, I read the 5th season by N.K. Jemisin, and so I really liked her writing in that. And then the Inheritance Trilogy was on sale, and so I bought it. I still need to read the second 2 books in the 5th season trilogy, but I have her other trilogy, and I literally have no idea what the Inheritance Trilogy is about, and I can't really look at it right now. So yeah, it's by N.K. Jemisin. It's probably very detailed fantasy, and probably features Black main characters, so that sounds good enough. The Dream Thieves by Maggie Stiefvater. If you watched my video where I talked about like the top 10 series I need to read, I had you guys vote in a poll and decide what series I would continue, and this won, and I still haven't read it yet. So I bought it because this won, and I thought I wanted to read it physically, and then I never got to it, even though I was supposed to get to it in June, and I didn't get to it till in July, so I'm gonna really try hard to get to it in August. But the cool thing about this, I bought this used, and it came signed. It has a signed book plate, and I'm pretty sure that's Maggie Stiefvater's real signature. I don't know why it wouldn't be. And it has like a drawing, and I know Maggie Stiefvater does those drawings, so that's really cool. And yeah, The Dream Thieves is the second book in the Raven Boys, I was gonna say duology, but it's 4 books. Whatever 4 books is called, Quartet. The Raven Boys Quartet. So I can't really tell you what this is about. Can't really tell you what the first book is about because it's really complex and I don't want to think about it. Next, we're doing a couple of e-ARCs that I have. And first, we're going to talk about the e-ARCs that I haven't read. I didn't write out when they're coming out either. So I'm really good at this booktubing thing. I'll probably put the dates for them in the description box. How about that? First, we have Dear Haiti, Love Elaine by Micah Moulet and Maritza Moulet. I believe they are sisters, so it was a duo who wrote this. And this follows a Haitian American girl who, after the incident, gets sent to volunteer in Haiti with her parents, I think. And yeah, it's just about her discovering herself in Haiti. And I'm Haitian American, so this book called to me. All I needed to see was the cover and the title, and I was like, I want it, and then I got it. By Any Means Necessary by Candace Montgomery. This is about a Black teen boy who, on the day he officially becomes a freshman in college, he gets a call that his beloved uncle's bee farm is getting foreclosed on, and so Tori, who's the main character, wants to try and save the bee farm. Becoming by Michelle Obama. This is Becoming by Michelle Obama. Do I need a description or anything? You've definitely heard of this. But this is Michelle Obama's memoir. I still haven't read it because I'm trash. But it has cool pictures. and I am excited to read it. Who Put This Song On by Morgan Parker. This is once again about a Black teen girl. You can see there's a pattern here in the arcs that I get, which is something that I'm trying to be doing. But yeah, she's a Black teen girl who is dealing with depression, and she's going to therapy, and it kind of talks about how she has been growing up in an all-white area. The synopsis talks about how she's become used to being the only non-white person at the sleepover and being told that she's not really Black and being teased for her weird outfits. So I think that this sounds really interesting and I'm excited to read it. The Grace Year by Kim Liggett. All I needed to hear was that this was being compared to The Handmaid's Tale and The Power, like a cross between them, and that sounds good enough for me. So I'm here. Next, I will talk about these two books together. Aurora Rising and Memento, both by Jamie Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. This follows like a ragtag group of people on a spaceship because the captain of the spaceship graduates and he ends up having to save Aurora or something, and he is late to picking out his crew, and he ends up with like the bottom of the barrel, and then they have to deal with the girl he saves and something. I don't know. Sounds interesting. I'm a little wary of it because the end of the Illuminate files did disappoint me, but I have it now. And the reason I bought this, because even though the Illuminate files did disappoint me, I still needed this novella. I've already kind of complained about this, but basically this was a pre-order incentive for Aurora Rising, and so I needed it. So I bought Aurora Rising because honestly I wouldn't have bought this if this was not the pre-order incentive, but I did. We're here now. And Memento is an Illuminate Files novella that is a prequel, and it follows the AI character Aiden. Please Send Help by Gabby Dunn and Allison Raskin. This is the second book in their series. I don't know if they're continuing it on, but the first book in the series follows two girls who are basically the authors, and they are best friends, and they end up split across the country, and it's just like text messages and emails that they send each other. Again But Better by Christine Riccio. I reviewed this year. Everyone has heard of it. You don't need a synopsis from me. Watch Us Rise by Renee Watson and Ellen Hagen. This follows two teens who are best friends, and they go to like a social justice school, and everyone at the school has to be in a club, and they're fed up with their own clubs because they weren't getting out of them what they felt they should have been getting out of them. So they start their own like feminist club, and their club has a blog that ends up getting really popular, and so it's about them. And it also deals with their family lives, as one of the characters' dad has cancer. It was really interesting. I read it already. It's in a wrap-up. We Are Never Meeting in Real Life by Samantha Irby. This is a collection of essays by Samantha Irby. That's what she looks like. They're supposed to be really funny. I got this at the Strand when I was in New York, and the last time I was at the Strand I picked this up and almost bought it, and then I didn't buy it, so this time I just bought it. So yeah. The Everlasting Rose by Danielle Clayton. This is the second book in the Bells duology, and I didn't like it that much. I DNF'd it. So yeah. The Mermaid's Voice returns in this one by Amanda Lovelace. It was fine. This is the third book in the Women Are Some Kind of Magic trilogy, which each book is a collection of poems, and this was fine. Some Girls Bind by Rory James, and this follows a non-binary teen coming to terms with being non-binary and is told in verse. We have another arc, Magic for Liars by Sarah Gailey. This one actually really surprised me. It was really good. This follows our main character, who is a PI, and she is hired to investigate the death of a teacher at this magical school that her sister works at. Her sister is estranged, so she's dealing with that. She's also trying to figure out what happened to the woman who was murdered. And yeah, it doesn't really have Harry Potter vibes. It has the Harry Potter vibes of being set at a magical school, but it's really different. So if you like magical schools, I think you might like this. This also deals with more of the adults. So yeah, I thought that was an interesting perspective to do. And lastly, sorry I'm rushing, we have Life After College, The Complete Guide to Getting What You Want by Jenny Blake. I feel like I've talked about this a lot, feeling lost and stuff this year because I graduated school and I'm working now and blah, blah, blah. So I got this book, I started working through it. I was gonna do a video where I work through it, but I haven't really updated that video. So let me know if you want that, because I haven't finished it or anything, so I can still do it. But let me know if you want like a self-help video. I don't know. It's what the title sounds like if you're wondering what it's about also. Okay, so those are all the books that I have acquired so far this year, along with my first quarter book haul. That makes it all the books so far this year. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up in the comments down below. Let me know what was your favorite book that you got so far this year. And if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to my channel because I make more videos where I talk about books. Hit the notification bell because notifications are cool. And again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.